Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I'm doing something different. I am playing Hitman. Sorry for the burping, but I am here to assassinate somebody. And right now I see that there is a 4th of July party that I was for some reason not invited to, and there was a big limo. And I noticed that there is a cookie stand, what I think. And I frantically tried to find what button it is to run, because I haven't played this game in forever, and go find some cookies, getting sidetracked easily. And then I listened to these guys just babble and babble about, I don't know, something about the target that I have to do, but I am more focused about getting some cookies. And clearly, they don't want me to get cookies due to this weirdo. So now I end up leaving the screen, hopefully, yeah, and I start hopping my first fence that I will in this video. And I am now concealed in the bushes. And now I struggle to find the crouch button again. And now I hide in the bushes, thinking that I can turn the lawnmower on. Actually, never mind. Actually, yeah. Thinking that I can turn the lawnmower on, somebody sees me. I take out my Glock and think about eliminating him. But I don't. I wait for him to turn his back, and he turns back around. I fake surrender for a little bit, drop my gun, and absolutely punch him. Thinking that he's knocked out, I just chill in the bush again. But no, he's still alive. That's when I just choke him out. And snap. No, I didn't snap his neck. Alright. Alright, so I pick up my gun again. Now I snap his neck. And I disguise myself as him. And then I spend the rest of this time looking for my gun, which I finally find because I dropped it in the middle of the fight. And then I listen to these guys talk about some other guy, which I really don't care about, thinking about killing these guys, but I don't. So I hop this fence, almost get spotted by a guy. That was crazy. And then I see a guy in a red robe thinking, wow, he must be real comfortable. I unlock this door, not even gonna bother to go through it. I'm just gonna go around due to how scared I am. And I just make my way out of there. And then I see a very nice mailman needing help, and I ask him if he needs help, and he tells me to deliver this package somewhere else. So I start to make my way 100 and something meters. As I'm running, I spot a little girl's or boy's toy or car. I try my best to try to ride it due to the memories that I have, and I very much need some happiness. Wow, this is a lot of talking. This is stressful. Okay, so after just running around, I see that they're having a 4th of July party. Me wondering why I'm not invited tries to jump over there, but noticing why I'm not invited probably means something. So I still end up showing up, decide not to murder anybody, and I go down there. I go downstairs into a basement thinking that I'm going to find children, but no. I end up finding a beautiful winery. I think that's what that's called. But I was thinking about drinking a lot of it, or spilling it, but no, since I'm not an alcoholic, I end up leaving. Okay, now that I finally made it to this mailbox, I will now just ring the doorbell like if I have Girl Scout cookies. I am so tempted to just wait in front of the door and say, I have Girl Scout cookies, and pull out my Glock 19 and shoot him in between his eyes. But no, he ends up coming out the shed. I see this little exterminator. I'm gonna go through. I see a guy with a gun over there, and I think, wow, he's gonna see me unlock this. So I have to take out my Mexican friend, and I choke him out. And I snap his neck. Alright. I disguise myself into him. Jesus Christ, my PlayStation's about to go on fire, but now I'm finally inside the shed after going through the entire backyard thingy. And I find a soda can, thinking, not knowing what to do with it. And then I find the lawsuit papers. Okay, now I have to get the soda can and see what I can do with it. The guy barely just reached the mailbox, barely. And I start to hop a fence that was completely useless. Actually, no, I didn't hop the fence. Then I see a fence that I can hop, and I hop it very happily. Then I continue about with my fumigation suit, thinking about poisoning the place, or whatever the heck it's called, the house, yes. And I don't. I end up seeing that there's not a window, and a guy shows up in front of me. And I end up using my soda can. Breaks on impact. Knocks the guy out. I end up snapping his neck. And I bring him to the bush after I disguise myself. And then after I bring him to the bush, I end up picking up his AR. And then now I go through the window and see what's going on in there. This is why you should always keep your windows locked. And I find out that there is a tape, or recording tape, I guess, yeah. And I end up getting scared by this guy. Start to go through, and I see this guy, and I was gonna head upstairs, but no, I see a guy with a shotgun. So now I have to infiltrate property undergoing construction, and I start to see my target, who I just walked by, him. I was thinking about shooting him, but no, I was holding myself back. So I was thinking about massacring the party, but no, I end up just opening this door. And I walk by the two men that I was gonna kill earlier today and think, wait. Might as well end their lives. And I wait patiently until they're both together. I aim my AR-15 at them, and I shoot them both in the skull. Well, I completely missed, kind of, in a way. And now, I try to hide their bodies, I think. Actually, no, I do hide their bodies in the bush. And then after I hide their bodies, I make my way up to the attic, where I am now. Well, to the top floor. Now I make my way up to the attic, using a ladder. And I end up seeing a gaming table. And then I play the recording, and me not really paying attention, I look at the view, and I realize that there's chips and cigars. And I think, wow, this guy must be really unhealthy. I notice that there are more cigars, a soda can, and more chips. There's an outfit right there, but I don't really need it. But that's when I realize all this equipment. This guy's a gamer. I mean, he even has the fan to help him out. He's got the whole computer, PC. Well, PC, I don't know what you call it. More cigarettes, I shoot them out of anger. Not knowing how to reload my gun, I end up aiming at the sky. And I start shooting. Luckily, it's silenced, so nobody heard me. I press every single button on my controller and cannot find it until now, when I find the button, which is R1. The thing's still playing, so I try to read what the label is on the chips, and I can't read it from there. But then I read these. It says Crunchies, extra dry. And I wonder if it is drier than a Popeye's biscuit. And I think, no, there's no way people can beat that with just chips. Oh, I need to take a breath. Oh my god. Just ate. I feel bloated. Okay. Then I make my way into this little place. Almost got caught. And I start seeing a guy with the red robe, thinking, wow, this guy must be so comfortable. I see a shovel in the ground, thinking about what I can do. I'm about to pop that guy in the skull, but I stop myself before doing it, due to the amount of people around me. So I just end up hopping the fence, almost getting spotted again. I see this guy, but this time I want to do something interesting. Besides just shooting him in the skull. This time I just, choke him out. And I see his friend there, thinking that he's going to spot me. I'm about to shoot him, but no, I also just choke him out. And I get a lot of silent takedown points. Then I slowly start to bring the bodies over there to the bushes to hide them. Alright. I end up opening the door. And I end up trying to hide. The guy sees me. Sees me so enough that he just decides to curiously check it. I punch him in the gut, punch him in the face, thinking that he's knocked out. I eliminate his friend, and I eliminate the other guy. Nope, he's still awake. I have to hit him again, in the gut, and in the head again. Now he's knocked out. That's when I shoot him a couple times in the back. Noticing that he's still knocked out, I steal his disguise. I don't even bother about cleaning up the bodies after realizing the massacre I have just completed. Or the massacre that I have just done. And now, I try to infiltrate his house. After just, my headset's going crazy. Alright, the guy tells me to drop the gun because it's making him uncomfortable. Well, to hide it or put it away. And I do, after dropping it on accident. And I realize that I can't unlock the door due to the amount of people outside. So I realize that I have to go around back to the backyard where I committed a mass murder. After unlocking the door where nobody can see me, I think, I see that another window's open. And of course, lock your windows. And there's a guy right there. Luckily, he cannot tell that through my disguise. So I notice a kitchen knife. Hear me out, hear me out. I become the famous slasher, Michael Myers, holding it like a murderer. I aim the knife at the guy's skull, and I may or may not have thrown it at him. And it was a direct hit. In between the eyes, and perfect. I slowly drag him to the garage, and I'm starting to walk out. I see my target, and I see the guy in the red robe. Noticing that he can see through my disguise, I back up. Janus, I think is his name, or yeah, Janus, just looks around. I end up hitting the guy in the robe with a screwdriver in the back of the head, actually. Then Janus sees the body. I take out my assault rifle. I shoot him so many times that he ends up looking like he just passed out on the couch like normal. Nobody will suspect a thing. And that is my first target down. I take out the screwdriver out of the guy's head. I'm gonna disguise myself, but I realize that makes it illegal, I think, to carry my weapons. And I just look at big old Gramps. They're just gonna think that he's knocked out, you know? And yeah, I end up switching back to my outfit because this outfit is kind of weird. And yes, after committing a murder, I go out the door that I was just trying to get into, and I walk out like nothing happened. Okay, so hear me out. This is the part where I find out the party that they're having. They have french fries, I think that's french fries, right? Okay. They have a whole grill, they have everybody here. They got chips, burgers, water bottles. Dude, this is like heaven. And that's when I break. I get mad.
Tripping, bro. You tripping.
I've had enough. They didn't invite me to the party. I just start gunning down everybody. There's this innocent woman here. I don't finish her off with my assault rifle, so I shoot her in the skull with a pistol. Same as that guy. He doesn't deserve it, but he does, I guess. And after committing that slaughter, I run away, as scared as I can be. There is a girl, for some reason, chilling in the bushes, and I just shoot her in the skull. Then, realizing that I've just committed multiple cases of murder, possibly genocide, not sure if I'm allowed to say that. Hopefully I am, but yes. I have an unconscious witness. I do not know who it is after I just shot everybody. And then somebody found a body. I don't know whose body that is after the amount of people I've killed. Then there are people that can see through my disguise. I'm thinking about shooting them, but I don't. And then I run into a guy that can see through my disguise. I punch him in the gut and in the face, thinking that he's knocked out one more time. I try to shoot the guy that saw the murder. He starts screaming out for help. I shoot that guy accidentally in the leg, and then I end up killing the guy. And then I shoot the guy in the head that I shot in the leg, because, you know, no witnesses, right? So I end up leaving the property after realizing what I had just done. Got back in the shed. The guy was there this time. This time it looks like he's just taking a nap on top of something. So I end up stealing his outfit, stealing his house keys, I think. I was about to dome him in the head with a bullet, but I decide not to. I take his keys, I look around a little bit, and I exit. Whew, man, this is a lot of talking. Alright. Then I jump over this fence, and I jump over the fence again. Realizing what I must do, I end up... What do I do again? Okay, yeah. I end up poisoning the fumigation machine. Poison it. Then a guy almost sees me through the window. I look around it because I think there's somebody outside, but I realize nobody's outside. And I turn it on, the fumigation thing. And the entire house starts to fill up with green. Noticing what I've just done, I try to run over here, think, nah, maybe I should just go inside. Ooh, there's somebody running out there. Somebody's talking about a frog habitat. Who knows about the frog habitat? Think about going outside, but I think, no, I should probably just head inside. There are multiple bodies inside there because they are all knocked out. I see a girl in there. I shoot her in the back of the head, and I try to walk in, but I forget I'm not Iron Man, and I start to choke. So I exit, and I turn off the fumigation machine right about now. and I start to wander through the house. Since it is illegal for me to be holding this weapon, since I am like a fumigator, I don't know what the heck I am. I end up seeing these two guys, and I see this guy's a shotgun that I got scared of earlier. Compromised in the suit, so I end up getting back my disguise. And I changed to a different guy's disguise after picking up a different disguise. And I think, wow, I want that shotgun, it looks so cool. So I end up getting it, but I have to drop my pistol for it. So I end up picking up my pistol, I think. Okay, I have to drop my AR for it. And I end up picking up the shotgun. Happy as I can be, I walk out the front door. That's when I notice my target sitting right next to a guy, or standing right next to a guy. And I think shotgun plus two people next to each other. You see where I'm coming from here, right? I just bop him in the head and bop the other guy in the head. I start getting shot at for some reason, even though they could just arrest me, you know. I hurriedly walked back into the house, changed back into my gardener outfit or whatever the heck it was. After missing it, I just end up sticking with this guy. There's a guy that just woke up after the fumigation. I try to knock him out, and then I realize that he's still awake. He's about to get up. I shoot him in the back of his back, and a guy shoots me with like an SMG or something, and I have to hide in the bush. And then they throw a flash grenade, and I go blind for a second. Somebody's about to walk through there, and then I see a guy walking through here, and he's about to walk through this bush. So I end up shooting him once more time with my shotgun, and I shoot, miss once, and I shoot that guy. I disguise myself, and I'm compromised again, and now I see a guy running through here. So then I end up choking him out. But for some reason, since that guy left the door open, everybody could see that I just choked him out, and a guy starts shooting me randomly, and I end up changing into this guy's disguise, and I start to run away like a little scaredy cat. After realizing what I've just done, killing multiple people, I'm getting a 0-star rating on this. Whoa, that felt horrible. Now I start to hop fences hurriedly, and I see a guy that just saw me walk into the bush. So I take out my kitchen knife, and I become Michael Myers again. It's just that he doesn't throw his knives. I do. And I end up hitting him straight in the head with the knife. I take out the knife like a good person. Don't just leave it in there. And I start to change into him, and I dump him into the pond. The pond. I know, it sounds bad, but listen, he will float with the fishes, I guess. Well, fishes don't float unless they're dead. And I'm holding an illegal item now since I have a shotgun on my back. I run through the bushes in a construction site, and I end up thinking about shooting these guys. No, I actually have to drop my shotgun, so it's not illegal. I drop the kitchen knife, and I hop this little fence right here, and now I am okay. Nobody knows who I am. Brand new disguise. No shotgun, no nothing illegal. I'll walk past the crime scene that I've done, and I'm about to walk by the horrible slaughter that I had right here. I think somebody found him in the garage. I don't know. And finally, I'm in, I think, Janice's house. Oh, I end up knocking out a barbecue guy. Yeah, I think that's Janice's house. I end up dressing up as the barbecue guy. I know, that was a big jump cut. I'm sorry about that. And I see a guy that's dragging a dead body. And I just go down. I go downstairs since I have to find a final clue before I can escape. Finally, I find the final clue, and I start to make my way out of there, using my beautiful barbecue suit. And after I almost get spotted by a random guy, I finally am at the end. I start murdering innocent people just because I want to. And then I see one man and one woman just sitting there. I shoot her in the head, and I shoot the man in the body multiple times. And then I start getting shot by an FBI agent of some sort. Then another cop. And then I just shoot him. But now, this will basically be the end of the video, you guys. I hope you guys completely enjoyed this murdering spree. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, hopefully, yeah. Let me know if you guys want more Hitman. Bye, subscribe, and like.